How's guys, what's going on? My name is Prashant, welcome back to techsceneza. Today I have a really exciting video in store for you guys. It's something that I've waited for a really long time, and I hope you're going to enjoy it just as much as me. So without further ado, today we are setting up the Skyworth 55-inch UHD TV as well as the Skyworth 2.1-inch wireless soundbar system. If this is your first time here at techsceneza, you better make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any further content from us. So, as I mentioned, I've been gunning for a Skyworth TV from maybe about 2016 because of its Android TV. It's set apart from our other brands like Hisense, Samsung, where they are using their own proprietary smart TV software, whereas Skyworth is going direct with Google, meaning you're linked directly to the Google Play Store or the Android Store. But we'll get into all the specs just now. Let's just get into unboxing it because I've waited a long time for this. So, as soon as we open the box, what do we have? We have our package, power cable. Here's a warranty card, very important. Someone else will deal with that. Quick start guide, base installation. Here is our Android TV remote. We're going to need that just now. We have a couple of screws, that's for our legs, and RCA adapter, and the batteries for our remote. Right, let's keep that there. In the box we have 2 feet for our TV. So while he's busy with that, let's move on to unboxing the soundbar. Right, and I was really excited about the soundbar purely because I think Skyworth is quite a budget-friendly brand, even though that the Skyworth brand is the upper market name. I think it's very budget friendly for a premium device or premium brand. Right. So this is our wireless subwoofer, and all it's going to need is power, and it receives its output wirelessly from the soundbar. Here is the piece de resistance. So soundbar, it comes with quite a nice remote, auxiliary cable. It has 2, what am I assuming are feet, and then the wall plug mounts, and then our registration, warranty card. So what are some of the features of the Skyworth SUD9300F 55-inch Android TV? First of all, it's running Android 10. The TV comes built in with Bluetooth 5.0 and has a boundless screen, and also has a Chromecast pre-built in to the TV. And this TV, because it's based on the Android operating system, it has the Google Assistant and also comes built in with the Google Play Store and built-in Wi-Fi. The TV comes built in with 2 gigs of DDR memory and 8 gigs of flash storage. So the display resolution is 3840 by 2160p and has a brightness of 280 nits. Its dynamic contrast is 1300:1. The display has a refresh rate of 60 Hz and has a response time of 8 milliseconds. It is an HDR10 display and it has HLG built in. The dimensions of the TV with the stand is 1227mm by 237mm by 780mm. Port wise, it comes with one RF in. It has a composite input via a 3.5mm jack. It has 3 USB 2.0 ports as well as an SPDIF output or an optical audio output. It has one LAN port built in as well as 2 USB 2.0 ports. Its Wi-Fi can pick up the 2.4 GHz range as well as the 5 GHz range, as well as it has an updating interface through the internet. So on the remote we have our regular functions, but some of my favorite things is that it has Netflix, YouTube, Google Play and Prime Video. And in South Africa, that's all we can ask for. On the remote, it also has the Google Assistant built in. So if you don't want to use the remote, the Google Assistant is very helpful because all you have to do is say, "Hey Google, unmute the TV." And there we go. We have some audio. And Google can help you with any sort of commands, even if you ask her, "Hey Google, what is the time?"
8:39 p.m.
But you know what? My favorite feature of the Google Assistant is, "Hey Google, techsceneza."
Goes.
And there we go, techsceneza on YouTube. But the Google Assistant is actually amazingly helpful, and it kind of makes us lazy because we don't have to grab the remote. Anytime we come down, we're just doing our own thing and we'll be like, "Hey Google, turn on the TV," and then it'll just start playing music. If you're not very trusting of Google, you can actually turn it off at the back and Google won't be listening to you. And how you know is by the color of the dots underneath the TV. If it's white, Google Assistant is on and it's actively listening. And if it's yellow, that means the assistant is turned off and it's not actively listening for you. But as I've mentioned, it is extremely helpful, and even for someone who doesn't know how to navigate their way around a smart TV, all they have to do is ask Google and Google helps you. And this actually also integrates into a smart home. So if we had more Google Home, Google Minis, smart devices, smart switches, we could actually control it through this TV. and I think that's an amazing feature of this TV. But enough about the remote, enough about this. What is the price point of this TV? It actually is retailing for 6,999 Rand at Hi-Fi Corp. Incredible connection, macro and take a lot. And Skyworth is running a competition between November and December for anyone that purchases a TV from any retailer, and they can stand a chance of winning cash vouchers between the values of 20, 10 and 5,000 Rand. All you have to do is retain your proof of purchase as well as have a valid TV license, and you can stand a chance of winning. So moving on, what do I think is some of the benefits of using this TV? Obviously the first big thing is the Netflix Google Play Store, meaning that you're always going to be up to date and you're not using a third-party OS that tries to connect to the TV, which we are experiencing with some other brands. This is obviously Google's operating system, so we will be receiving updates to the software and we will have access to the Play Store. And obviously the built-in Chromecast just adds so much more, as well as a Google Assistant, because it enables anyone to use the smart TV even if they are not technologically inclined. So what do I think are some of the shortfalls of the TV? So the first thing was the fact that it didn't have a 3.5mm audio out jack, but because previously that's how I connected our TV to our soundbar. But with it coming built in with 3 HDMI ports, I thought that, you know what, maybe we can sacrifice one of those HDMI ports to use the HDMI ARC, and that kind of solved itself. But it's just something that I thought I should mention. But even with the display quality and the color quality of this TV, there's nothing you can default this TV on, even for the price. I think the TV is great, but I think what ties this TV together even more is the fact that I decided to purchase the Skyworth SS330 2.1 channel soundbar. And that just, even if you weren't even looking at the picture, you would be enjoying your viewing experience. It sounds stupid, but that's how well the soundbar ties our system together. So the soundbar has a 480 watt power output. It comes built with Bluetooth 5.0. It has a Bluetooth operating range and is compatible with multiple devices. So it can take multiple file formats, and it has auxiliary in, it has the HDMI ARC, and it can also support Bluetooth clients. It has a selectable equalizer and has a Bluetooth range of up to 10 meters. So input wise, the soundbar is built in with one USB input port. It has a auxiliary input, it has an HDMI input, as well as an optical input. So the way that the bar connects to the subwoofer is via Bluetooth, and all you have to do is turn on your soundbar to the Bluetooth mode and then press the pairing button at the back of your subwoofer, and it automatically pairs, and then every time you switch on the soundbar, they connect to each other and just continue playing like that. This soundbar doesn't have to be purchased and go with a Skyworth TV. This soundbar can work with any TV as long as it's in your price range, and I think that for me, for this price range, the budget of 10,000 Rand that I got the TV and the soundbar, I was absolutely happy with that decision. And while in the first couple of days of trying out the TV, I actually contemplated if I purchased the correct TV, because for those of you who don't know, The Skyworth comes in this, which is our UHD version, and they also come out with an OLED version, which is between 2 and 3,000 rand more for the improved display quality. But I think for myself, this is absolutely great because it helped me fit in the soundbar, and the soundbar has actually tied in our entire viewing pleasure. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as myself, because I really enjoyed putting this video together. Thank you very much to Skyworth. We've conversed, but I've paid for this TV, the soundbar. They haven't sponsored anything, but they did highlight the fact that they are running a promotion between November and December, so don't forget that. Anyone that purchases Skyworth TV between November and December, all you have to do is retain your proof of purchase and have a valid TV license, and you can stand a chance of winning cash vouchers up to the value of 20,000 Rand, 10,000 Rand and even 5,000 Rand. And you'll be contacted if you win. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Prashant and I'll see you in the next video. Hey Google, turn off the TV.
Got it. Turning off Danilo Home SW55.